Hello everyone, welcome to this Sims 4 house building video. So today I'm building a house in, I think this world is called Brindleton Bay, and it's the world that came with the Sims 4 pets. Now this is the first Sims 4 house build, or house design video as they call them now, that I've done not only this year, but basically in an entire year. So I think the last video I did was the last Sims 4 house video I did was July 3rd, 2017. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's correct. And this video should be going out July 3rd, 2018, so it's been actually a year, quite exactly. So yes, I'm back building a house in The Sims 4. I just took a very long break from The Sims 4 because I just wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm still not a huge fan of it, but I was kind of intrigued since I heard that glass roofs were added in a game update, so I was like, I have to try these out. And I have to say, you can see I've already used one right there, and I used them in a few places on this house, and that was the whole point of building this house, was just to try out the glass roofs, and I'll get into those a bit more, like how they work with the house, but they're just really cool. I have to say that they did a really good job with these glass roofs. They're so much better than the glass floor pieces that we got in The Sims 3 and like the dance floors that came with Get Together in The Sims 4, which I used as a glass roof in a previous Sims 4 build a while back. But these are just really good. The only problem is they don't intersect each other very well. They kind of have to be used on like their own section of the house, but they look really good, and I'm just really happy with them, so it's cool. Anyway, yeah, so this is the first Sims 4 house build in a year. And there's been a lot of packs and stuff that have come out in that time. I've gotten most of them, but not all of them. So I don't have seasons. I haven't bought seasons yet, and I don't think I will. I mean, I might. I just play The Sims 4 so rarely, it's hard to justify buying all these packs. I also haven't got whatever the new game pack was, the one with the forest thing. The jungle adventure thing, that's probably what it's called. I haven't gotten that either, but I did get pets, as you can see, because I'm building this in Brindleton Bay, and I'm also using a lot of the pets items. Of course, I haven't built a house in a year, so this is the first time I'm really using the pets items in a house, and they're pretty nice. I like them. I got a bunch of the other like stuff packs and things. I don't know if there was any other game packs. I can't remember. There's been so many stuff packs and things that I don't know exactly what I've used in this house, but I did get a bunch of new stuff packs, and yeah, some of the items are pretty nice, and you can see here I'm using all the pets' windows and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the glass roof, or there's actually 3 glass roofs in this house, but the idea was that this house was built without those, and again, this is kind of in the same vein as the Sims 3 build that I did a little, I think last week, where it was kind of like, I imagined the house was built one way and then renovated later on, so this is the same type of thing. Like the house was built without those glass roofs, and then they were kind of put in later, and that's why there's like columns that support the parts of the house there that you can see, like kind of through the roof there, because otherwise it would just be a little bit unrealistic to have like those parts of the house kind of like floating there, because normally you would have like the floor joists there that would go all the way out to like the edge of the wall, but because there's a glass roofs, you can't have that, or you could, but it would look kind of ugly. So yeah, I put a bunch of columns in, and you'll see that like in the kitchen and dining room and living room, there's a lot of columns, especially the kitchen area, and I thought it kind of added some character to the house. I thought it was pretty nice. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the house now. I probably should say how many bedrooms there are. There's actually 5 bedrooms in this house, and there's 3.5 bathrooms, so it's quite a bit larger than I was intending it to be, but that tends to happen. And it only took me a little over 2 hours to build it, which is very fast compared to the time it takes me to build houses in The Sims 3, which is usually between 5 and 7 hours to build a Sims 3 house, and this one was only a couple hours. So yeah, creative style takes a lot of time to use, but yeah, so this house is 5 bedrooms, and it doesn't have well, it has an office area in the living room, but there's not like any study or library or anything. It's just got a living room, dining room, kitchen, and the 5 bedrooms, and every bedroom has a closet. I made sure of that because that's something that I've been wanting to do with all my newer houses, I've wanted to make them a bit more realistic and actually put closets for every bedroom. So every bedroom in this house has a closet. And you can actually already see that I put in the columns that are going to hold up the wall. I say hold up in air quotes because, of course, they're not needed, but they look better there than if the walls were just kind of floating. Anyway, so I put those columns in, and here's the second floor, and we're just putting in the bedrooms up here. There's 4 bedrooms up here, and the master bedroom is on the first floor. Though, of course, if you wish, you can download this house from the gallery, and you can convert these bedrooms into like a study or a library or something if you want, because it is a lot of bedrooms and probably don't need that many. But anyway, you can see here I'm just putting in some doors and things. And the name of this house is Wooded Retreat because, because it's right in the middle of some woods. There's a bunch of trees surrounding it, and I thought it was a nice name. It's very similar to the name of a Sims 3 build that I did almost 5 years ago now. It's crazy. That was Woodland Retreat, which I really liked the name, but I wasn't, like, now looking back at it, I'm not a huge fan of that house anymore. And I like the name, so I was like, I can't just use the same name again. That's it's a little bit too lazy just to like take the same name and just reuse it again. So I've changed it a little bit, so it's a Wooded Retreat instead of Woodland Retreat. So yeah, probably would not have noticed if I didn't say anything, but I still like the name. It's a nice name. And the other one was a Sims 3 build, so it's fine, I think, probably. Anyway, this is the kitchen, and the kitchen has a glass ceiling. You can see the light. I like the way the light kind of like shines down into like onto the floor there. It looks very nice. And yeah, it's got a nice glass ceiling, and this is the kitchen, I guess. There's not too much to say about it. It's pretty big, and it has the cabinetry from, I think it's, whatever that pack was, parent something. I can't remember. Anyway, nice cabinets there. And I also did get the laundry stuff pack because I like having washers and dryers. That's something I missed because I like to make my houses realistic, and I think most people probably have a washer and dryer in their house, so I like to have that. This house does not have a laundry room. I just kind of put the stacked washer dryer in the downstairs bathroom there, but still it has a washer and dryer, so you know, it's better than not having it, I guess. Anyway, this space was kind of strange because of the columns that kind of just like went right through the middle of it to support the second floor there. So it's kind of this weird space between the kitchen and dining room that I put some stuff in. I think I put a foosball table in there, and I put some pets things, of course, because now I have pets. So I put in, I think, like a pet bowl, like for food, and like a little pet bed. So that's nice. That's some toys, like a little toy crate. So this house is somewhat pet friendly. Right here, I'm just putting in some little blinds and curtains. Again, I like the curtains. I like the curtains that came with pets. I think they came with pets. I didn't use them though because they're too tall. They only work on medium wall heights, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. And some of the furniture is nice too. I used I used a lot of pets furniture and things in this house. So you can see the fireplace, I think, is from pets, as are those couches, and I think the desk and bookshelf on the other wall that you can't see right now are also from pets. So yeah, a lot of pets items in this house. And here I'm just looking for a nice rug. Again, I'm not sure what rug. I think that was City Living had a lot of really nice rugs. So I think that's a rug from City Living, and it looks quite lovely there. So that's the living room. It's a little white, like white and gray. It's a little bland. So I don't know if I spice it up with something. I think I do. I don't know though. But I kind of like it. It's classy. It's very subdued, but it's not the worst thing ever. Some of the other rooms have more color though, I promise. So this is the downstairs bathroom where the washer dryer situation is, and there's also a little hamper there and just some other random thingamabobs around the room, just some clutter items that came with laundry day stuff and some other packs and things. So yeah, just putting those in. And I believe that is the bathroom there. So, yeah, that was a bathroom. I thought for a second I said something wrong, but I didn't. And also there's a nice new fish tank from Pets as well. I like it because all the other fish tanks look too modern, so they don't work well in like not modern houses. So that one's nice to have as well. And there's, you can see I put the foosball table in a few moments ago. and also putting in some other things. So this is the master bathroom here, which I come back to later. And right now I'm just putting some lighting in upstairs, just a bunch of lighting around the house, I guess. And oh, right there was a bit of a cut. I don't think that was too obvious, but I came back. So now we're on the second day of building. That's exciting. And here I'm putting some more stuff in the living room, like a duck and dog and a cat. Got to get the pets theme going, although the duck is not really a pet, but you know, it's a nice little sculpture item. I also stacked a bunch of these boxes here, file boxes, so I think this ends up being 4 of them that I kind of stack up in that spot. So yeah, there's the 4th one. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of cool. And here I'm just putting in some other stuff on the walls. I changed the tile that was in the kitchen, so I went with this gray instead of turquoise, because I thought that the turquoise was a little too much. So yeah, anyway, also another column downstairs. It's kind of in a weird spot. It's kind of like right in front of the island there, but it's not really an island, but like the kind of like breakfast bar area. So yeah, you know, it's not ideal, but it looks kind of nice, so it's fine. I mean, I don't know if it looks kind of nice, but it looks nice when you like look through the glass ceiling and kind of see it supporting the wall. It looks right, but it does interfere with interior space a little bit. And anyway, I think we're pretty much done with the first floor living areas, so we're going to move on now to the master bedroom and bathroom fairly soon, I believe, after I just put some artwork in and some more details and things. Actually, I did not remember doing this, but there we go. There's a little mirror. How nice. Anyway, oh, and we're also doing the upstairs hallway. I obviously remember exactly what's going to happen next because I'm just commentating this so well. So yeah, there's a hallway table there and some artwork, and here we go. So this is the master bedroom. I almost said bathroom, but I saved it there. This is the master bedroom, and I use these sheer curtains, which are kind of nice. They're from City Living. They look cool. They're not very practical, of course, because they let light in, and they also don't provide much privacy at all, but they look kind of cool, so why not, I guess. It's The Sims. What does it really matter? And there we're putting in, or I'm putting in, some furniture, so like a little cabinet and also a mirror. Also some little chairs there, I think, from pets as well. And just some other things, some plants. Always nice to have some plants. I think I use quite a lot of them in this house. Maybe a little bit overzealous on the plants, but it's all right. And there's a nice piece of artwork and a little chest cabinet thing, and also some clutter items. Good old clutter items, always nice to have, so just putting those around. I think that's a dog, actually. And a little books and things and whatever else. So this is the master bathroom here. This has, I think, 2 sinks, and then it has a separate tub and shower, and it's the biggest bathroom in the house, as it should be. And there, oh wait, I hope I don't leave the bathtub blocking the door. Okay, good. I was going to say, if I left the bathtub blocking the door there, that would be a bit embarrassing, but I did not do that, so it's fine. And this bathroom is a bit of a green color scheme, so the bedroom's kind of blue and this is kind of green. It's fine, you know, not a problem really. And there you go. So that's the, I think, entirety, in the entirety of the first floor done. So we can now move on to the second level. So this bedroom here was intended to be a teen's room, so of course you could use it for whatever you want, but that was the intention. And the one next to it is meant to be a kid's room, and then there's a couple guest bedrooms, so a good variety of bedrooms here. And yeah, so this one, I love this wallpaper actually, and that rug. They're both really cool, but the wallpaper is really nice too. I think it looks really nifty. It's very interesting, and it's kind of got these, it's kind of like mountains, I guess. And then here I'm putting in some furniture and stuff, like a little computer desk there. I like that computer desk. It's nice because it doesn't take up a ridiculous amount of space. And also some artwork there, and a little plants, some more plants. As I said, I used a lot of plants in this house, so I think almost every room has a plant of some sort in it, if not many more than one. And this, well, I was putting some beds in other bedrooms, but this here is meant to be the kids' room, so it's got, I don't know, it's a really wild color scheme, so I don't know really who it would be for. I guess it's pretty unisex, so it's probably good for any kind of child sim, but it's very bold colors. I guess this is to make up for the living room downstairs that was very bland. So you'll see once I get the rug in especially, that's where it kind of gets very colorful. So we have that bedspread, and then we have the very bright rug. And also, I like the wallpaper too. It's really nice. Kind of got this fading from blue to white to orange, which is nice too. So definitely a theme of blue and orange in this room. And there's also some dirty clothes on the floor and some decals of some pets there. And there's just a bunch of stuff. So there you go. It's very nice. There's the kids' room. And now we're going to do the bathrooms. So there's a couple bathrooms upstairs. So this is one of them here. And it's also a full bathroom, although it's the only full bathroom without a tub. So the other upstairs bathroom also has a bathtub. So this one does not, but it's fine. And here you can see I'm putting in some blinds. I think I take those off because they're kind of covering up all the windows. So there's like no light coming in. So I changed that up a bit. But yeah, here just putting in some details, some things on the walls, and there you go. So now we're going to do the other bathroom over here. So this one's a bit bigger. It also has a closet in it. I kind of left that space there for like the chimney because that's kind of realistic, although The Sims 4 doesn't have chimneys. So yeah, and it also didn't really line up with the chimney on the roof. So I thought, well, whatever, I'll just make it a closet. So that's what I ended up doing. So it's got some use to it, I suppose. And yeah, you know, plenty of closets. There's a lot of closets in this house. And this here is one of the guest bedrooms. So this kind of has a blue, I think it ends up being a blue color scheme, but I changed it a few times because I just wasn't sold on the colors I was using originally because they're just kind of bland and horrible. Like that bedspread right now, the like gray and beige was just a little bit too bland. Anyway, that bedspread is pretty interesting. I don't know what I end up using in the end, but I do end up changing it up, I think. Who knows? I guess we'll see. So just putting in some doodads and thingamabobs. I'll make it blue. There you go. That looks nice. And also putting in a nice bit of wall art there. And some things on the dresser. So yeah, there you go. That's that guest bedroom. And then we have the final guest bedroom here. And this is also, I believe, the final room in the house. And this is also blue. It's a light blue color scheme. So there you go. You have a nice bed there. I think that bed is from Pets, or maybe it's City Living. I can't remember, but one of the two. And there's a nice dresser and also some stuff in here. So yes, there you go. So this is pretty much the interior of the house done, and we're going to move on to some landscaping and outdoor lighting in our last minute and a half of building. But after this are going to be some screenshots, so I hope you stick around for those. And yeah, so just doing some things, and I have not taken the screenshots yet, but I'm sure they'll look pretty cool with those glass roofs. I'm very excited to see how they turn out because the glass roofs are really cool, and I'm really glad they added that in a game update and did not make you buy seasons to get it, because I would have been pretty unhappy if they made it so you had to buy seasons to get the glass roof, because it's one of the best things they've added in a long time, building wise, because it's very cool. And I haven't done a greenhouse. I haven't done much Sims 4 building yet at all, so of course I haven't done a greenhouse, but it would be really cool for a greenhouse. And I've seen some other builds that people have been doing. They've been doing some nice greenhouses with those roofs, so it's very exciting. And here I'm just putting in some landscaping and things and stuff. The only thing I don't like about this world is that grass texture. I don't know if you can see it, but like whatever texture they used for the grass, it's just way overdone, but that's just my opinion. Otherwise, this world is very pretty, so I think it's nice. And here I'm just putting in some outdoor lighting, and we're pretty much done for the most part. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, there's lots more videos like this on my channel. I haven't done Sims 4 videos recently, but there is a whole playlist with like over 50 videos in it, so you can check that out if you want. But yeah, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you enjoyed the screenshots that are coming up right after this. So yeah, hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.